In the company's dorm room, two girls, Jamie and Sandra, were talking about going out at night. Jamie said, "Hey Sandra, let's go for a walk tonight." Sandra replied awkwardly, "It's summer, and even the evening is hot. I don't want to go." Jamie's mood dropped when she heard that. She didn't want to hang out anymore. Such situations happen all the time around us, even with ourselves. In life, we all have times when we have to reject others. At that time, you should find a way to talk so as not to hurt others. If your refusal is justified, it will not hurt the self-esteem of others. It doesn't affect your relationship. In a Chinese travel agency, Hannah is a female employee. She is smart and capable. She is not only kind to colleagues but also highly appreciated by the boss. But in the last few days, she was very worried because the middle-aged boss wanted her to go on a business trip abroad with him. It was just her and the boss in the trip. Because of this, she and her boyfriend got into a fight. She felt that her boyfriend didn't trust her. He even thought her relationship with the boss was a bit shaky. Hannah was so sad. She wanted to directly reject her boss's request, but worried about losing his face. But if she went on the business trip with her boss, it was actually a little bit unsafe. After thinking again and again, finally, she decided to use an excuse to reject the trip. She came into the boss's office with a miserable face. Said, "Hannah, I just received my family's phone. My dad's heart disease got worse. He was admitted to the hospital a few days ago. I don't know what would happen this time. So, I cannot go on the business trip abroad with you. I really want to go." Her voice was very small, and she also expressed very painful emotions. But unexpectedly, her boss was surprised and spoke out loud. "Really? But yesterday I saw your father at the park near my house. We even talked to each other. He looks very conscious." Hannah's lie was debunked. She felt so embarrassed that she couldn't say a word. At that time, the boss said, "No problem. If you don't want to go, I can find someone else. Actually, you can refuse straight away. If there is anything inconvenient, you can tell me directly. No need to make up such a reason." Hannah suddenly felt very embarrassed when others need help from you, but in the end, it is rejected. It's hard to avoid feeling unhappy. If you don't know how to refuse properly, you can hurt them. So you can use these ingenious methods below. To refuse. 1. Do not make an excuse. Just tell directly your difficulty. If a colleague asks you out for dinner, but you have an important document to be solved immediately, then you can refuse your colleague directly. "Thank you, but I've got something important to do right now, so I can't eat with you." Or "Let's change to another day. I will invite you." Such a rejection is reasonable. It doesn't make the other person feel like you're making excuses. 2. Before refusing, show them you have no choice. If a colleague or friend wants to walk down the street with you on weekend, but this weekend you've got your own plans, how to refuse at that time? Of course, you can't say that I can't. You can tell your colleague or friend, "I really want to go with you. It's just that I already had a date with others on weekend." Before refusing, you have to make it clear that you want to agree, but there's no way to do it right away. So, even if your friend is rejected, she will understand you. There are many ways to say no, but be honest. Be honest and polite when talking to your partner.